But that's the trick. Also, if you're attacked and hit, you'll drop the egg. Which is another complication during these missions, because you'll be, like, darting and weaving between monsters, praying to God that you don't drop this damn egg, and it can get pretty tense, too. I'd imagine these missions are a lot easier on multiplayer, because, oh, you can at least have somebody to defend you and keep enemies off your back. Or at least, at the very least, distract them. So, you can't climb either while you're carrying an egg, because, well, you're using both your hands. Now, and here they're trying to teach you through, I guess, a sort of intuitive way to say, hey, you can jump down these tiny little cliffs. Just, don't fall too far at once, and you won't drop the egg. And that drop always gets me worried, because I think it's higher up than it actually is. And then I go looking around and go, where can I drop down safely? Oh shoot, there's nowhere else. Well, maybe it's not high enough. Always gets me worried. But as you can see, egg missions are... oh, they're horrible. It's all about managing stamina and never stopping. Keep moving, don't let anything hit you. Don't let your stamina drop too low. Stop to regain stamina, whenever it's appropriate. Are you at least, you're sure that you're not going to get hit for half a second? But this is just a tutorial version of it, so we don't have monsters breathing down our necks trying to knock the egg off of us and kill us. Well, let's move on. Yeah, now we have to slay a Giadrome. They'll put us in a mock battle between a Giadrome and us. But let's see, there's also proper weapon tutorials, so this means I won't have to do anything impromptu. Also, you can arrange your inventory items from here. To better prepare. And there's the hunter info we read before. As well as we can say we're done training. But for now, let's do the final tutorial. And then I'll make a weapons demonstration montage with the weapons tutorial. And this is where all your hard work in the tutorial paid off. You're actually going to get to kill something properly this time. Now, it's a weak version of the Giadrome, and it doesn't have buddies. But this tutorial is mainly to get you used to trying out not weapons, but items. Sorry. Yes, items. Also, you can see they gave us a new outfit. Something more combat orientated, but that also means we have to use hot drinks when we go into cold areas. Fortunately, they gave us hot drinks and a whole bunch of items. And this is why I guess your teacher going through the tutorials with you in this game is so much more awesome than the village elder in the first game. This game, he gives you lots of items. The village elder, oh man, he's so stingy. Stingy as hell when you're going to do your first big fight. And he's like, oh, well, here's a small bomb and a couple items, and here's a barrel. We're just giving you a barrel. We're not going to give you a big bomb. Because big bombs are expensive. This guy, he goes all out. So we're going to bring everything with us. Oops. I do it again. But that's okay, because we were going to go check this section anyways. Yes, I love you so much. He gave us all this free stuff. Anyway, they've even prepared sections where we can read on the different items. Paintballs, for example. You can read this, or I can quickly explain it. It basically just marks the monster on your map and its current location. It'll wear off after a while, though. But it's handy to keep an eye on monsters where they are. Flash bombs will stun them. Some monsters are immune to it, some monsters aren't. in general, it's pretty handy to have. And shock traps, well, I think it uses the paralyze effect, but you know, it's a trap. They'll be trapped at the spot if they walk on it, which gives you time to wail on them. Small bombs are like tiny little time bombs. They don't do so much damage. They're great to set off large bombs with, though. And the large bomb, it doesn't have any timer or wick that's burning or anything. You have to set it off yourself by either an attack, a rock, or a small bomb. The smoke bomb is basically, it makes it harder for the monster to detect you if you have not been detected yet. Hot drinks, I believe we've already gone through this before, but drink it to negate the bad effects of cold weather. Yeah. Yep. And then they give you a few tips on hunting. Basically, large monsters will, when they get low on health, or you've been fighting for them, or not for them, but with them for a while, they will run off to rest, eat, drink, whatever they can do. You know, to regain some stamina and some health. So once you've actually started attacking them, keep the pressure up unless you want them to regain. Well, it'll just be a harder fight if you don't keep pressuring them. So always keep pressure on them. And always prepare well for your battles. Now, not all battles will require like a million different items. Oh, and another thing that we got is poison knives. Well, sleep poison knives, really. It'll put monsters to sleep. It's actually quite nice. I like them. It's just a shame I'm horrible at using them. But for now, let's fill up on rations and hot drinks. And, why not? Giadrome is usually around areas 7, 8, and 6. So that's where you want to look. Taking a look around. No Giadrome here, no Giadrome there. Must be in area 8. No, those roars in the back. That's the Giadrome. He was hiding by the entrance to area 7. I didn't see him, but I'm just going to show off how the smoke bomb looks. It's not going to do any difference. Also, the graphics likes to kind of wig out when it comes to the smoke bomb. So, now that we've seen that, let's try using sleep knives. For some reason, I'm strangely competent with the sleep knives this time around. But that's what it does. It puts them to sleep. The more times they're put to sleep, the more resistant they will be over to the poison. Let's try covering him in small bombs, just for the heck of it. Yep. That's about as effective as they are. Not too effective. But I personally prefer using them to set off my large bombs. And there you go. Flash bombs, stun. And I'm horrible at hitting with the paint bombs here. But if you look, now there's a glowing light on the Area 6 map, as well as a blinking dot on the screen showing where the monster is and where it's moving. That's how a shock trap looks. In a moment, he will land on it. There we go. And he will be stunned. He can't do anything. A perfect time to place large bombs. And here's how you use the stone. And voila! He is dead! Excellent! Haha, we've beaten him. So that's how our first hunt goes in Monster Hunter Unite. Even if it's just a tutorial. And wait, what? Oh. Damn. Ah. Oh. Wait, what? We blew ourselves up, but how? Oh. Let that be a lesson to you, ladies and gentlemen. Never use large bombs and that just Just run. Run farther away than I did. Ah, it's horrible. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the weapon demonstrations. I hope you enjoyed these tutorials if you did watch them.